Hi, Beth from Football and today I'm unboxing the brand new Anti-Clog Magista Obra. Let's get these boots out of the box and the box out of the way. So also coming in this box is a stud key and a nice little string bag with the Anti-Clog traction logo in Volt Yellow, all black, Volt Yellow swoosh logo at the base here, Volt Yellow strings on that side, and Nike football in Volt Yellow as well. And then the zip pocket, you also get a collection of nice little gold studs for the soft ground here. So with Magista Obra launched back in mid-2014, this Anti-Clog Obra follows the Radiant Reveal Edition, which we have also unboxed. We've also done a video on the Anti-Clog technology itself, so click on the video in the top right corner of the video to see that now. Anti-Clog technology was launched back in March during Nike's Summit launch event. It's designed to prevent mud from clogging the sole plate. So the tech was developed over the course of 2 years. It's designed with an adaptive polymer used that becomes compliant when exposed to water. So as said by Anti-Clog designer Jeremy Walker, he said we stopped thinking about repelling water and started thinking about using it to our advantage to create a lubricous layer without sacrificing traction. So in hand, the Anti-Clog sole feels very different to that of a standard Obra. It's thickened from heel to toe and the texture is rough, which is very different to the smooth nylon texture of a standard Obra. So just in hand, the texture is smooth, but it's got some sort of lubricous layer, as I mentioned before. It's an adaptive polymer which sort of wicks away any moisture on this boot. So it's going to prevent caking of the mud onto the sole, clogging of the mud onto the sole. Going to be very, very good on soft ground muddy pitches. So now we see an internal heel counter deployed rather than an external. The whole sole plate itself feels slightly thicker and stiffer than a standard nylon chassis, which may mean an extended break-in time. So stay tuned on our YouTube channel for the full review of the Anti-Clog technology, which will be going live on our channel in the coming days. Design-wise, we see black headliner display, while the big swoosh logo used an elegant pearlescent design scheme for a modern look. Only available on soft ground, the metal studs are coloured gold. So an Anti-Clog symbol is featured on the heel of this boot, while touches of Volt Yellow are seen on the swoosh logo borders. So bring it closer so we have a closer look at this design. So as you can see, pretty much the entire boot is black, black laces, black Flyknit. You've got no interweaving colour on the Flyknit there, very classy design. On the sole it's completely black. You've got a transparent adaptive polymer layer added on top of this black layer, Volt Yellow swoosh logo there. Golden studs, metal studs on the heel. You've got 2 on the heel and 4 on the forefoot with transparent black studs used everywhere else. So yes, this entire Flyknit Nike Skin upper is black. You've got ACC symbol there and that sort of silver colour. Pearlescent design on the medial side of the boot with Volt Yellow touches. Anti-Clog symbol in Volt Yellow with the Magista logo on the collar seam here. But in that pearlescent design, really nice, looks really good in the light there with a black seam. And another pearlescent logo there with a Volt Yellow swoosh. Overall, a very, very nice design. Definitely going to look good on a soft ground muddy pitch. If you are a player that has already black socks or a black football kit, it's going to look really classy with these boots, especially on soft ground muddy pitches. So tech specs wise, the Obra uses a super soft and flexible Flyknit upper, which bring your feet closer to the ball. The upper will be much more supportive than the Superfly's Flyknit upper, as the boots use a thick cushioned lining inside the boots for additional support and comfort. So inside the boot it's got a really, really nice suede sort of plush lining on both sides of the boot. It's going to be much thicker and a sort of stiffer feel than what you get out of a Superfly or a Nike Skin upper seen on the Hyperboom Phantom 2. So an additional Nike Skin layer waterproofs this boot, and a honeycomb layer enhances friction between the boot and the ball for optimized control. Overall, the touch that you get out of the Magista Obra is going to be very similar to that of the Tempo Legend 6 by Nike Football. Of course it's not leather, but it's going to be the closest thing to leather. You've got Flyknit, you've got Nike Skin on top with a honeycomb layer, you've got Brio cables, and under here you've got a really nice plush lining. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can't see it all, but you've got a really nice plush lining on the lateral and medial side of the boot, extending right to the toes, so it's going to be really, really comfortable inside these boots. The All Conditions Control technology is applied for a more consistent touch in wet and dry conditions. Again, whether it actually enhances performance is really up to you to decide. All it's really designed to do is provide a consistent touch in wet and dry conditions. It really works better in wet weather conditions rather than dry conditions because the moisture really helps to add a bit of grip to the ball. So an off-center lacing system is provided for a larger console surface, while the boot uses a no-tongue design. Again, Brio cables merge with the laces. They're much more disguised on the Magista Obra than compared to a Superfly 5 or a Superfly 4, but they merge with the laces on the medial side and on the lateral side to really lock down the midfoot. And the dynamic fit collar uses Flyknit and raises above the ankle for a sock-like feel and fit to lock down your foot in place. The spine on the collar supports the Flyknit to keep its shape, but overall the dynamic fit collar is designed to really merge with the Flyknit upper, the Brio cables and the laces to really lock down your midfoot into the shoe. It's going to be one of the most responsive boots on the market. It's not going to be as responsive as the Superfly 4 or 5 by Nike Football. So this is likely to be one of the last ever first generation Obra colorways before its second generation launch later this year. Overall, the Magista Obra has been a relatively low-key member of the Nike family and much an understudy of the Mercurial and High Venom ranges. The fit will suit wider footed people more, but narrow footed footballers can still fit this boot, and the touch is closer to leather than what you feel out of the High Venom or Superfly ranges, as I mentioned before. So first impressions wise, what do I think about this Anti-Clog Magista Obra? Design wise, I'm a big fan. This is pretty much the perfect boot in terms of design for me. Pretty much all black with pops of Volt yellow and pearlescent design on the Swiss logos here and there, and on the studs and on the Volt yellow Swiss logo on the sole there. But overall, a really classic design with touches of modern trim. That to me is the perfect colorway and design. Overall, in terms of performance, the adaptive polymer material on the sole there will prevent any clogging of mud on these boots. These soft ground studs are deeper on the heel than on the forefoot there. You've got 11 and you've got 13, so it's going to provide really decent traction on soft ground muddy surfaces. And again, it's black, so any mud that gets on the Flyknit or on the laces or on this exposed lacing region here, it's not going to look as bad as what it would be in a white Anti-Clog Magista Obra, for example. But overall, really good boot for muddy ground surfaces. You've got soft ground studs, Anti-Clog technology, ACC. It's going to be one of the best wet weather boots on the market. And I feel Nike have come up with something which in my eyes is a very innovative feature. Whether it works completely is up for the review to decide, and I feel we'll see this technology deployed on future soft ground generations by Nike in the future. So in the future, I think this Anti-Clog technology will be on every pro level soft ground Nike football boot. And yes, especially on the Magista Obra and something like the Superfly, definitely need some Anti-Clog technology on those football boots. So will you buy an Anti-Clog pair in the future? Please vote in our poll card now. So that has been our unboxing of the Anti-Clog Magista Obra by Nike Football. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.
Hi guys, Ian from footballboots.co.uk here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Nike's new Anti-Clog traction. It is a new advancement in Nike boots. They brought it out at their Innovation Summit, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it.